Dana, what are you doing? You're getting swollen on this, bro.
Trust me, I'm dieting and trying to lose weight. I'm like a yo-yo, man. I'm fat, then I'm in shape, then I'm fat, then I'm in shape.
Depends on the country, right?
Yeah.
You're going to fight Tito after?
Hell no, I'm not fighting anybody. I'm fighting to get on the treadmill every day.
Where's Chuck? Where's Chuck today?
Chuck's in Los Angeles. I'm flying to Los Angeles after this and going out there to meet him.
Nice.
So there are possibilities you can take this to the UFC the next time?
Yes, we will. We're working on it now. Yeah, obviously our first move into Latin America is Brazil, and then Mexico's next.
One, Colombia, Venezuela, and all this.
Yep, exactly. It's big. I mean, it's this Brazil thing has really taken off. It's growing by the minute.
What impressed you the most about the last pay-per-view event you guys had here to come back for 136?
No, it was a great event here, and I don't know if you remember, we had the weigh-ins outside, and we had a great turnout. It was a good event, and it's been long enough that it was time to come back to Houston.
What took so? I mean, 5.5 years. It was a killer here. You guys did a great job.
Yeah.
What took so long?
We've been going into all these new markets. For instance, we just did Milwaukee on Sunday. It was the first time we'd ever been to Milwaukee. I mean, we literally are opening up all these new markets. So after we have been away for a while, we come back.
Do you get a kick at all out of all the stars and the other athletes from other sports that come to the events? I mean, does that make you? What's that like when you see some of the mainstream people out there?
Yeah, well, it just goes hand in hand. What I said earlier about fighting. I think it's the sport that all other sports aspire to be. It's like when a guy dunks a ball. It's like, I just kicked your. No, you didn't kick my ass. You just put a ball through a circle. You know what I mean?
You sound like Rogan now.
When guys hit home runs, it's true though.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? The reality is that guys who think about this. Think of the greatest football player to ever play football, as big as the NFL is here. Does the whole world know who he is?
No, probably not football. No.
They know who Mike Tyson is, though. They know Muhammad Ali. They know, there's always been this thing, Bruce Lee. I mean, there's always been this fascination with human beings and who the toughest guy in the world is.
Did you ever have a doubt, though, about combat sports? I mean, obviously combat sports, as you mentioned, has been around forever. Did you ever have a doubt there when you were on the ascension, boxing was coming down, where you thought, I wonder if it's not going to be this way?
Well, you definitely, I always believed in this thing, but you always wonder, is it the right idea at the wrong time? Timing could be wrong. There's a lot of things that could go wrong. I mean, we could have blew it. We could have screwed it up and done something wrong. You never know that. You just have to believe in what you believe in and push forward.
What is it taking to bring UFC and MMA out to the forefront?
What's that?
What is it taking to bring UFC and both the MMA in particular?
A lot of work, a lot of traveling. Basically, in the last 3 weeks, I've lived on the road, and I leave here. I flew in at 4 o'clock in the morning. I was in Milwaukee the day before. I flew in here at 4 in the morning. I leave right after this and go to LA. I'm in LA for 3 days. I go to Las Vegas for 1 day, then back to LA. Then I fly to Rio de Janeiro, Brazil for a week, and then God knows where I go after that. It never ends. You got to keep working, man. That's how it's been done.
Dana, talk about your commitment as far as the sport to the military and all the events that you guys put on for them.
Yeah, I'm a big supporter of the troops. You get a lot of these people that are anti-war and all this. Like anybody's pro-war. Nobody's pro-war. Nobody wants to go to war, see these guys go to war. We don't make those decisions. But you have to support the troops, and I've been a big supporter since day one. And last year we raised $12 million for the Traumatic Brain Injury Institute. They couldn't finish the funding to build the place. We raised the last $12 million. And now these guys have an incredible place for these guys that are coming back with TBI. We've been involved in the burn and amputee unit down here in Texas, the Fisher House, and I love our troops, man. What they do is amazing, and I don't know what else to say. Love it.
With the TBI event, was that the Fort Hood fight that you guys had? Yeah,
Fort Hood. Yeah, we did Fort Hood. We've done Miramar, and we've done. We're looking at doing more bases. We tried. What we wanted to do was take a fight right into the war zone over in Afghanistan, and the place that we were going to actually got attacked. So they put us on permanent hold until they can figure it out. But we want to go over there and do a fight live right there and where it's hot.
What do you think about just
your organization as a whole and the support that it has in the entire state of Texas as a whole?
It's awesome. I mean, this thing has grown so much, and it goes hand in hand with what I say about combat sports. I think that, as human beings, we all love combat sports.